Alright, hello everyone, and today I will be teaching you how to make a TNT cannon. This is especially useful for faction or raiding servers where you are allowed to grief or steal other people's items. So first what you're gonna do, since my mission is to destroy Fort Fabulous, I'm going to make a long stock first. If you have a choice to make it either 1 tall or 2 tall, but it always has to be made of obsidian. So your next step would be building this little area for which the TNT will rest and where the redstone will rest. So as you can see, this elevated part right here is for the redstone to rest upon. Since we are setting off many TNT at once, many blocks of TNT. So once you get this kind of like couch-like design, now it's time for the TNT. So you take the TNT and let's get some redstone. Oh, and by the way, the reason why this is looking kind of awkward is I'm using a texture pack called Good Morning Craft. I honestly like it. It doesn't really lag much, but that's just me. So if you don't like it, write down in the comments below. I will respond to it and tell you if I will continue using this. Alright, so the first layer, as you see, we have this couch-like design, will be right here, and its job will be to propel the TNT into Fort Fabulous, defending the nation of NPCs. So the trick is to have 2 layers, back layer, and by the way, you are gonna lose your lever and all of your redstone every single time you try this, because the explosion will cause it to. So the trick is to have the couch-like design, 2 layers, and to have the sides of your TNT cannon not exceed the length of whatever you're trying to destroy. So let's say I were to destroy this farm. I'd only place from here to here, as it would be wasteful, and obsidian's kind of hard to get, so I bet you understand. So now I bet this is the part you've all been waiting for, the result. Now this might lag up the computer for a little bit as it's turning dark, so I will hit the switch and you will see the results. As you see, this line lights up, explodes, and you see the devastating effect. And you saw that the first layer exploded, launching the other sides, and it's very important to have this and this so it doesn't go flying off into the sides and, you know, like destroying something else. Oh, what is going on here? Look at this. The lava is burning the wood, which burns the sheep as they walk by. Anyway, as you can see, the structure is fine. Not this, but the TNT structure is perfectly fine, and you saw the devastating effect. There was the entire body of, or not really body, but the entire middle of the fort. As you can see, this is better than having a design where one just propels another one, as that's just one piece. This part propels, let's see, particularly in my design for this exemplar video is 1, 2, 3, and 4 TNT wide. So if you're trying to do this, redo this, or while watching, remember, it's 2 rows, have the sides covered, redstone all the way down, and a lever at the end. And be sure to have spare levers and spare redstone, as you might have to do this over and over again, depending on the thickness, since many faction servers like having their wall is very thick to defend against these type of attacks. But here again, first layer explodes. You'll see it pushing TNT somewhere else, and even more this time. Sometimes it can whip out the other way, so a lot of people like to put like an extra layer or two, just so it doesn't fly off to the side and possibly destroy or like hit some of their fellow raiders as they try to destroy. So I hope this video was helpful, as when I first discovered this tactic and I joined a faction, I was dominating, and I'd be able to walk into like a treasure room and steal all the diamonds I want. So this was used to raid, and I hope this would become good use for whenever you try to use it. Alright, we'll be finishing up in a couple of seconds now. Just want to note the design. Remember, couch shape. If you don't want it flying off, have two sides here. Have the extra thing. Have the extra layer area here, and all the redstone all the way back. All right. See ya.